What up, guys? Here to another daily vlog almost. I was originally gonna do this once a week, just post weekly, but I've had things to say, I guess. I'm excited about creating content again, so it's nice to put something out there. But I like specifically only doing this on YouTube and just creating an actual foundation. So like, I'm not advertising this in any way. Like, I won't have sponsors unless they pay fat money. I'll sponsor, and those sponsors will come. I'm not worried about that yet. My point is I'm not posting this like on Instagram or on X or on TikTok, mainly because I feel like if I have to get people to watch it, meaning I'm like asking them to watch it, they'll probably watch it the first episode or first video or the one that I actually told them to watch, and they'll watch a few minutes. So I'd rather just have this as people who will find it will just watch it. That's just how it's going to be. I don't have any notes this time around. Usually I do. I did write in the project journal today, but lately I've been reading this book, The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich, pretty much about Adolf Hitler's uprising. It's about a 1,500 page book. I'm on page 235. So my goal is to read 50 pages a day because I really want to start cranking these books out, just learning a whole bunch of everything. So I've been reading. I still haven't finished my supermarket book that I'm rereading. It's been in the garage the whole time, but I've been reading this one. It's a fat novel. A lot going on in the first 235 pages. You already have so much stuff going on. It's totally insane. I'm debating on doing like a book review almost on this. I'm not 100% sure, but I probably will be discussing it, breaking it down, but we'll see, because it is a big book, and I'll have to watch other people's reviews about these books to see how they do it, I guess, to get a feel for it, because I could probably break some stuff down right now that would take as long as the first parts I read. I can make a whole video out of it. So I don't know if I want to make it all in one video or like several videos of it, of how far I've gone into it. But I'll probably do like my top 5 takeaways from the book, honestly, just to see how it goes from there, I guess. And then I still haven't written in my catch-all book or my common book. I haven't decided what I wanted to make one. I bought this over a week ago, and originally, like I said prior, it was supposed to be a picture for me learning how to draw, just draw whatever, carry it with me. But I haven't decided what I want to do with it. I did have an idea of having my gym stuff in here, like writing out my workout for the day, what I hit, how I felt, like scale myself, and just kind of keep track from starting now till then. I do want to get a book for that. So I need a common book for, I would say, gym. I think I could write book reviews and other things, and then I need my catch-all book. So I just need probably one more book of this. I don't know. Common books, we'll get into those one day as well. I'm not wearing my, kind of random, but I'm not wearing my other hat I usually been wearing. I actually won this hat in a giveaway on Instagram, I believe, or Twitter. I don't even necessarily know, but this is like my 4th or 5th time winning something off of a social media post, because the only way to win stuff is to put enter in. So I actually got one. It has a 43 pin on this side. The 43 is the number I race on my iRacing game I play all the time in the league I'm in. And so I think that's pretty cool. Kind of just meant to win the 43 pin. I've honestly been busy this week. Work has been pretty hectic. I feel like it's been super humid where I'm at, and so work has been extra sweaty. It hasn't been hot, but it's been more muggy and miserable versus, a dry heat, which I would prefer. So with that being said, I'll get home, eat dinner, take a shower. By the time I freaking lay down, I go to sleep pretty fast. And it sucks because I do want to write more and make content more, but at the same time I gotta create balance. The only way I'm actually gonna pursue and create a better channel for me and everybody else who's watching is to give myself the proper rest and health I need to have a better life. So like, for example, I've had days at the gym. Today was a perfect example. I've had better chest days. Today 185 felt heavier than usual, but I still did the same amount of reps. I did it for 4 times, I believe, and it felt heavier than the last time I did it, but I still was able to do it for the same amount of reps. So I feel like my chest was just somewhat fatigued. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I didn't eat breakfast before I went to the gym this morning. So that definitely could play a role. There's no specific goals. I need to write down goals for weight. I do want to hit 200. I weigh at 170 right now, but I want to hit 200. And then, I have actual lifting goals I would like to hit where I'm at. I only weigh 170.4 as of this morning. That's before anything. So my goal would be 200. So there's no rush to it. I'm just trying to do everything properly, and I feel like that's how I'm trying to do everything in life. There's no rush to anything. Not to say that I have all the time in the world, but rushing versus being patient and doing things the proper way gets you a lot farther in life. Like, go back to lifting. If I lift improper for 6 months versus just lifting proper and dropping weight if I have to, I'll have a lot more gains or a better foundation of what I'm doing. I feel like that's just with almost every aspect in life. Being patient and doing the dirty work, just put your head down and keep grinding is the best way to do things, I would say. You also have to, like I said, play the balance game, learn how to stop and look at your surroundings and know where you're at, know where you are at, because life goes out you pretty quick. 10 years ago, we're in 2026, 10 years ago I was a senior in high school, or I actually already graduated 10 years ago at this time. I was working a summer job at the rec center being a lifeguard, and now I make cans for a living, so I make literally stuff like this. I've actually made this can, actually came from our factory. So just life is crazy. I wouldn't have expected to be a can maker or a mechanic per se, but I do enjoy my job, and it gives me the money, finances I need to do to not whatever I want, but things I like to do. So I got my PC stuff, my model cars, all the things behind me. It's nice to just work hard and get things you feel like you deserve anyways. And I feel like the mental, your work, and your physical aspect all matter to a better life. It's not really, I guess this hasn't really been a philosophy content, but I just wanted to put something out here while I can. I need to get some ideas going again about the content and whatnot. I did have some notes that are on my phone that I didn't write down. More theology than anything, so I will be getting into some theology, if not this video, or if not the next video, the video after, just to get conversation going. I believe in God, so I'm not saying that in a bad way, just I understand people don't all believe in God, and that's okay. But I think it's very interesting. Everybody says at least read the Bible, has great stories, and I 100% agree with them. There's a lot of lessons and more about morality and what's right versus wrong. It has a lot of answers where I would say it has a lot of answers where if you believe, it's more of you're at peace, more content with the answer. I'm a full believer in it, so it's up for you to decide, obviously. Anyways, I wasn't supposed to get into theology at this point, but it is fun. That was kind of my take about it. I guess that would be kind of it for the video today. Just wanted to post something out there, keep up to date, just keep the flow going. We'll get better. I also wanted to check my charisma, my voice in the audio, because I don't want to sound like I'm just talking, mumbling, like in a monotone voice to somebody. I want to feel like I'm showcasing energy, and that's also, coincidence or not, in the book. Hitler was very good at, public speaking. Not to say I want to be good at speaking in public, but I would like to be a better speaker, and I feel like I am funny and I do tell good stories, but having the aspect of the punchlines and the waiting and know how to talk to people, I feel like it can up your game, essentially. So that's kind of what I wanted to do with this video as well. I always rewatch before I post, kind of skim through it, but I definitely I feel like I said, I wanted to start the channel and I knew it was going to be rough and rigid when it first started, but as we got through the year, and hopefully have a mic or a better background or stuff kind of set up differently, or have more topics, like stuff going down the line. So we'll see where it goes, but I am excited, and it's better to post something rather than posting nothing. So hopefully that's somewhat entertainment for today.